my lovelies! Thank you for joining me for my very first video blog. As it's my first video blog, welcome to my office by the way. As it's my first video blog, I thought I would talk to you today about origin stories. I believe that we are all superheroes in our own right, and any good superhero has an amazing origin story. Think about Bruce Banner getting blasted with his own gamma energy bomb that turns him into the Incredible Hulk. Think about Peter Parker getting bitten by that radioactive spider that gave him his spidey sense and his web-slinging abilities. Or even think about sort of a real-life superhero, for me anyways, Liz Gilbert. Think about Liz Gilbert's aha moment if you've read Eat, Pray, Love, and she finds herself weeping on the floor of her bathroom in the middle of the night. That's what I mean by origin story, sort of that pivotal moment, that pivotal year that seems really awful when you go through it, but it gives you your superpowers. So in the spirit of origin stories, I thought I would share with you a little bit of my own origin story. And I really consider this a story of how I found my essential self. I spent most of my 20s pretending to be someone else. I didn't like myself very much. I didn't see my own worth. I thought everyone in the world was smarter than me, more accomplished than me, thinner than me, just better than me. And as a result, I put everyone else's opinions and wants and feelings above my own. And somewhere along the line, I met this guy, of course. He was very smart. He was very confident. He was from a good family. I wanted desperately for him to like me. I wanted his family to like me. But there was this little voice in my head that kept saying, "You're not good enough. You're not good enough." Over and over again. And so I tried to be good enough. I tried to be good enough for him to love me. I tried to be good enough for his family to like me. And since I knew I wasn't good enough, I guessed at what I thought they would want from me. So I tried to want to learn to sail. I tried to want to run a marathon. I tried to want to be more ladylike. I tried to want to not swear so much. I tried to want to only have one glass of wine. I tried to want to spend every Christmas with his family. I had this vague idea that if I tried hard enough to fit into this perfect family, then I would be good enough. That maybe if this boy and I got married, that I would have the proof that I was good enough. And that if we got married, I could take my foot off the gas a little bit. That I could breathe a little bit. That I could maybe be a little bit more me. That would be okay. And we did get married. About 6 months after the wedding, I had my Liz Gilbert moment. Only mine was in the gym with my friend Megan. Thanks, Megan. I found myself lying on one of the stretching mats, just bawling my eyes out. I was exhausted. I was really unhappy, and I didn't know what to do. Being married had not given me the breathing room that I thought it would. If anything, it only underscored just how tight that mask was. That perfect persona that I had tried to create. I felt locked into that persona. I'd sold everyone on this version of me, and I didn't see how I could stop being that perfect persona. And as hard as I had tried to want to be someone else, I really didn't want to run a marathon. I really didn't want to spend every Christmas at his family's house. I really wanted more than one glass of wine. My essential self started rearing her head, started fighting the mask that I was trying to stifle her with. The person I had been shutting down and selling out and pushing away for 8 years looked into our future and saw nothing but the same. nothing but still trying to be someone else. And she said, fuck this noise. I'm not doing it. And the thing that I dreaded from the day that I met this guy came true. The day I ended my marriage, everybody met the real me. The screw up, the imperfect hot mess that is me. And it was the hardest thing I've ever done. It took everything I had. It stripped me to my core. But do you know what? The second I did it, I knew I had done the right thing. Because I could breathe again. The superpowers I gained from that experience are self-acceptance, belief in myself, courage, strength, and I learned that perfection is the enemy of great. So that's my origin story. The gamma energy bomb explosion of my first marriage has made me the Incredible Hulk you see today. I would love to hear your origin story as well. I think those horrible experiences that we go through in life are really valuable. If you can start to mine those experiences for gold, that's when you transform it from a tragedy to a triumph. And I would love to hear about it. So you can share your stories in the comments section below, or you can email me at jude@judetemple.com. Thank you for joining me on my very first video blog. It has been an experience, and yeah, let your superhero freak flag fly, my friends, and I will see you next time.